Well, hey class, good evening. My name is Corey Bishop. I've corresponded with you all now via e-learn and email, and just wanted to hop on and create a quick video so that you could put a face and voice with the name you're seeing on the screen, and just kind of introduce myself a little bit more informally and talk with y'all just a minute. I am a little bit about me. I'm from Morristown. One second. I am from Morristown, and I graduated from Morristown East High School in 2008. Um, I then went on to Walter State myself. I got my associate's degree from Walter State, and then transferred on to ETSU, where I got my bachelor's and master's degree. Since ETSU, I've pretty much worked in higher education. I worked, a couple other jobs, but most of my career has been in higher education. Spent 5 years working at TCAT Morristown, the technical college here in town, and then I've been now with Walter State for about 5 years since 2020, and work primarily in academic advising. So I'm an academic advisor, a professional advisor is our title, with the Student Success Advising Center. So I may have advised some of you all. If not, my colleagues and coworkers have definitely been meeting with you to get you all in your schedules and classes. I am married. I have 3 kids. I've got a boy and 2 girls. The boy is 9, and then my 2 girls are 7 and 4. So they keep us on our toes. I thought it was funny. Somebody in one of the discussion posts I was reading over them said something about my goal is to save up as much money as possible, and I said that's sort of my goal too. But my 3 kids like to spend it as much as possible, so it's kind of harder for me. But like I said, yeah, I just wanted to introduce myself and allow you to kind of see a face with the name. Also, we've just finished up week 1. Hopefully, all of your classes have gone okay. I hope it wasn't too overwhelming. I know the first week can be a little bit overwhelming. Not even just talking about our class, but all of your classes together and kind of seeing what's expected of you and the commitments, and it can be a lot. Hopefully, it's gone great. There's been things happening on campus here in Morristown, and I know some of our other campuses giving out free food and snacks, and just trying to help students feel comfortable on campus as you're starting out. And so hopefully it's gone okay and it's not been too overwhelming for you. If it has been a rough week, you made it. Good job. So we've already finished week 1 in our class. Sorry. That includes reading over the Getting Started module, reviewing everything in the week 1 orientation. You've read over the syllabus, taken the syllabus quiz, taken the pre-test, the course pre-test. I know it can be kind of weird, like, this is week 1. Why do we already have a test? But really, it's just to kind of test your knowledge of what you know prior to starting the class, so that we can then see kind of gauge what you've learned at the end of the class. And you've sent me an orientation email. I appreciate that. I've responded to all those as I've received them. And you've completed your introduction discussion board, and I'm in the process of reading all those. So been a full week. Hopefully it hasn't been too burdensome, but you found a lot of the information helpful. And you've got a very well-deserved long weekend ahead. It's Labor Day weekend, so you've got a 3-day weekend now and can kind of rest up and recruit before next week. And Tennessee football is back on the weekend agenda, so I'm a big football fan myself. Big Tennessee football fan myself. Got a little thing here my son made me. And I've got 2 kids that are next door with me at work right now. So if you hear any noise, that is them. But Tennessee football is back. I'm excited about that. Hopefully some of you all are taking in the football game somewhere with friends or family or on your own or whatever, if you like football. So coming up this coming week, we will be reviewing Module 1 and Chapter 1, kind of exploring college, how to be successful in college. Why am I in college? What are my goals? It always helps to kind of keep that in the forefront of your mind, kind of a carrot on the stick of, especially when you get in the weeds of doing all your classes and assignments and things, kind of keeping in mind, why am I here? What are my goals? What am I shooting for? Learning study habits, learning to manage your time, and expectations from you. I mean, how many, I can't see you all, but if I could, I would certainly like to ask how many of you all have a lot more expectations on you this week than you had last week. I would be willing to bet that most of you would be raising your hand, me included. So a lot more on me this week than I had last week. So I get that. And so this chapter or module is about also managing your time and those expectations. Hopefully, I mean, this whole course is about just helping you be successful in college and successful in your other classes and successful while you're here. And so hopefully you find that as a benefit. But a big focus this week will be on college resources. So you will find this student resources worksheet, Walter State Student Resources Worksheet in eLearn, and kind of go on a scavenger hunt, if you will. Either in-person scavenger hunt or online scavenger hunt, but you're going to be finding the location, phone number, and purpose of these various departments on this worksheet. The Student Success Advising Center, that's my department. That's where I work out of, primarily, like I said, as an advisor. And I don't even know if I said, my primary role is an advisor at Walter State, and this is actually the first time I've taught this course. I've spoke a lot as a guest speaker in this course many times, but this is my first time actually teaching the course full on by myself. So I appreciate a little grace from you all, as well as I'm kind of learning the faculty side of eLearn myself. Very familiar with the class, very familiar with all the things, but learning some of the, I'm going through a little bit of learning curve myself by learning the faculty side of eLearn. So, but you're going to be, you'll see the Student Success Advising Center on there for first thing. The writing lab, math lab, tutoring, super important. I wish I could have everybody go have a conversation with tutoring. They'll be one of your best resources while you're here. The IET help desk, find your advisor for your major, the Veteran Center, VSL Academic Enrichment office. So you'll be doing this. You can do it online. You can fill it out and scan it, whatever you want to do. But then you'll be submitting it in the Dropbox. And then you'll take a Module 1 quiz. And both of those items are going to be due on Thursday. What day is that? Thursday, September 4th, next Thursday. So I know assignments this past week were due on Friday. Future forward, most of them will be due on Thursday. So that's sort of in the gist. Kind of covered what we've been through and where we're going next. Feel free always, if you have questions, reach out to me through eLearn, email. Would be happy to meet with anybody in person if you would like to meet. Hopefully things are going well. You're learning how to kind of navigate eLearn a little bit and figuring out how it all works and where all the content for all the courses, course materials is. And again, if you get confused or if you have questions at all, reach out to me and I'll be glad to help. Other than that, have a great long weekend, rest up, and we'll be back at it next week.